Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to our seminar series. Today, I'm very honored to introduce you our honorable guest, Chairman, Mr. Jun Liu. Jun has a very long, honorable history. I can go on for another 10 minutes, but I'm just cutting it short. Jun graduated from the National Tsinghua University with the master's degree, and the Chongyuan Christian University with the bachelor degree, both in information and computer science. And he's the founder and chairman and CEO of Technology. And actually, he's a listed company which is publicly traded in our stock exchange center. And founded in 1995, and currently that it is operating in 9 different countries with employees more than 1,800 employees. And AT-Link is one of the major industrial PC computer manufacturer in Taiwan. It's a huge powerhouse. And in 2014, the company has been promoted to the premium member level of Intel Internet of Things Solution Alliances. And as I said, the company has been listed in Taiwan Stock Exchange since 2004. It's like 10 years after the company is founded. Today I would like to invite Jim to talk about AT-Link's positions in the industry and what his views on, say, 10 years from now, what this industry is going to look like. And also that what's the position of the AT-Link in the future player, major player in this field. At the same time, I would like Jim to talk about what kind of quality as a employee that AT-Link would like to see when it comes to recruiting. Maybe 1 or 2 years later that all of you will graduate from this program and entering into the workforce. So what do you want to equip yourself, get yourself ready for finding a job? In particular for those who like to stay in Taiwan after your graduation. So I would like Jim to share with us, in addition to your skill, programming skill, what other soft skills that Jim would like to see and the company will focus when they want to hire. And I would like to invite all of you to join me to welcome Chairman Mr. Jun Liu. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Liang, and good afternoon. Should be ladies and gentlemen, right? So, 中午好. So my name is Jim, and be very honored to have this opportunity to speak, give you some idea about what we're looking for the next few years, what's happened in this industry, and also I believe all of you study the computer science, and you should know that, especially in the past 2 years, there's a lot of big change, especially no matter from technology, from business model, and also even in the applications. As you know, the change is a good thing. Oh, in the other hand, it's bad. If you don't change your mind, if you don't learn, the people don't like change. But if you are be proactive, or if you can learn, as a change also bring a lot of good opportunity to all of you. So this is the first time I present this speech to the such kind of young students, because most of the time when I did the presentations, most is very old guys and have been worked for a while. So the topic is a little bit special, called reimagine work in the age of IoT. So I want to ask, how many people know what is IoT? Have you heard about IoT? So I would like to ask, 有多少人不知道什么叫 IoT? So supposedly all people know IoT, right? So the IoT stands for what? Internet of Things, right? So this is a technology have been taught over 5 years, and a lot of company is going to move from the IT company, from CD company, or even the OT company want to move to IoT. So what is that? And what is the big impact for us? Special, most of you after graduate, you are going to work. And your life, what will be impact from the IoTs? So before I go to talk about the IoTs, this is a very interesting trend in the world, and this maybe can give you some idea what is the right direction for use. Actually, there are 4 important themes that will change your life and change the world. The first one is we call the works. As you know, if you know the robotics is getting more and more popular, and you also know there's a lot of deep learning, artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of jobs. I think there's a lot of the TV news, the book, and always talk about the AI is going to replace a lot of the repeatable or some kind of low-level jobs. So this is the true or not true. I really can give you the factor is that in the next 5 years, I believe 60% of the people will be very quickly impacted by 2 technologies. One is robot. The second one is artificial intelligence. Why? This is just like your hand or your leg. They can move. The other one is the AI, just like your brains. So if you think sooner or later you will got the people can replace your body, and also can replace your mind or your experience, what happened? So this is a really big impact for work. The second one is called DAPS. This is information from UN. So in the past 15 years, every year, the human beings, the average age is increasing or raised 70 days. So you look at the 15 years ago, this is a general, the worldwide average age is something like 47. And today it's almost reached 70. And the trend will continue move like this way. Maybe will be a little bit slow. So what it mean? 就是每一年人的寿命会增加70天，2个月。You will see, this is a trend. So they will have more and more old people, right? So the healthcare means the medical system is going to improve, and a lot of old people will rely on to support from the young people. It's good or bad? The good is, since there's a lot of business opportunity, because at this moment, most of the old people, they are rich. So you can earn money from this old guy. But bad is, those people is going to take a lot of resource to share the resource from the young people. Because you are young generation, your burden will become more and more. So how we handle this one? The third trend is also very interesting. We call the gender. The power, the world's power is going to shift or swap from men to women. Do you believe that? If I'm speaking today, right? Our president, this is the Angela Merkel, is the president, is the leader from Germany. You look at the powers. And actually, when I prepare this one, is also another picture that is happened 30 years ago. That is the picture of my wife. So I believe, especially for the young boy or man, you will find this is a trend. The woman is going to dominate the world sooner or later. This is a third trend. The last one is energy. The energy is going to become more and more clean and free. Why? Because we are going to take the power from somewhere, especially from the sun or from the seas. You can see that is a technology change. Okay, so I just give you a couple of information. That is the trend you are going to face. The work. Do you know there's a lot of people talk about IoT, they talk about the smart manufacture. So what is the smart manufacture? We call the a man or no man factory, 就是无人工厂. What it means, the automation of smart. That means sooner or later there's no any human being in the factory. And actually there are only two things we keep in the factory. One is a dog. The other one is a man. So the dog is watch the man, don't touch the machine. And the man is feed the dog. So every factory just got two things, the dog and one human being. That's all. And the factory will manufacture 1,000 or 10,000 and unlimited product to support all of us. So the ideal case is today, we have to work every week, 5 days, right? Monday to Friday, and supposedly 8 hours. But sooner or later, maybe we just need to work 3 days, 4 hours, and the pay will be double. It's good or bad? Enjoy it, right? Why we need to have a double pay? Because you got more free time. So once you got the free time, the lady is going to shopping. The shopping, you need more money, right? So you need to have a double pay. Otherwise, how you can, spend your time, and every people will be enjoying in the future life. That is good. This is from the good point. But from the bad point is almost like 60% of the people, they are going to lose their job. I have been go to visit some of my customers like GE Healthcare or Siemens. And could you believe, sooner or later, the doctor is going to lose their job, because the machine, the ultrasonic machine, the MRT machine, the CT machine, can give you the more accurate prediction about what's happened in your body. And the robot will help you to do the operation, but not by human being. And the doctor, sooner or later, the doctor will be just like, if you are a very excellent the game player, your finger is very smooth and can move very fast, and your brain is very smart, you will be the best doctor, because all the operation, just like play the game, joysticker and roar and cut down. It's not a joke. I really see that. It's happened. Okay, so that is a fortran in the futures. So based on this one, what's happened? How we face this one? How we change our mindset? 这个听得懂吗？这件事情是太有趣的东西了。It's a lot of change. That means a lot of challenge. On the other hand, there's also a lot of opportunity for all of you. Okay, the second one is there's a lot of buzzword. The IoT, artificial intelligence, and have you heard about 5G? What is 5G? What is 5G? Do you know what is 5G? What is 4G? Have you used the cell phone? How many people use cell phone? I think. Oh, really? I suppose everybody got a cell phone, right? And the wireless communication, you have a 3G, you have a 4G, you have a 5G in the future. So what is the big difference between the 5G and the 4G LTE right now? You have. So if you want to download a video, the 1.5 hours video, high definition video, you only need take 6 seconds. You can download all the video into your device, no matter computer or your cell phones. That is 5G. So today we talk about the IoT, the Internet of Things. And these 4 technologies, the first one is the 5G technology, to make the communication as quick as possible, as efficient as possible. I give you one word, is sooner or later, you will not see any cables. So the cable-free world is coming because of 5G. Now, how many people have been go to the factory, have been visit the factory? 有多少人去工厂看过？And let's think about how many people go to your computer center. 机房是叫什么 ？Computer center, right? And if you go to the computer center, the computer center should have another floor. Under this floor, there's a lot of cable inside. So the cost for cable sometimes is more expensive than the machine you have. Have you heard about that? Okay, sooner or later, there's no more cable. Why? Because all the communication, all the connectivity were in the air. That is 5G. Special, sooner or later you will find that people right now, they don't trust wireless in the factory. But tomorrow, they will rely on a lot on the wireless. It's no more cable. Think about it. Do you believe sooner or later it's more and more movable device? Like a robot is going to move. Have an AGV. The AGV 就是无人搬运车，听过没有？知不知道什么叫 AGV？ 无人搬运车，听过没有？工厂里面将来的搬东西的都是那个无人搬运车。 If you go to the YouTube, you type AGV and see the Amazon factory of logistics. So right now it's no more people move the product. It's everywhere, just like the movable cars, or drone, okay? They move the things by the drone, UAVs. So sooner or later, the factory is going to have more and more movable device. So are you going to have a tail on the back of a movable device, no matter this is a robot, this is an AGV, or this is a drone? So this will be a very important technology. The second one is, from the information technology point of view, you know, the deep learning, the DNN, that is happened in, I think it's about years ago, or maybe 1.5 years ago, when AlphaGo, you know, they won the chess from the champion number 1. So this became a 显学. It's a buzzword. It's a cafe or the TensorFlow or the TensorRT. I tell you, you know, it's about in the world, it's almost like 100,000 entrepreneur company focus on the deep learning, image processing, AOI worldwide. I tell you one of the things. I think it's about 3 months ago. I went to Barcelona. There's a show called the exhibition called MWC， 就是全世界最大的那个电信的那个展。Every government rent the space for the young people. The space just like this small size. 3 or 4 people they form an entrepreneur， 就是新创公司。It's almost like 5,000 entrepreneur companies. All young people. They have a lot of innovation, great ideas. That is very impressive. I tell you that everything is based on this. Do you know why? If you ask me, hey Jin, show me where is 中央大学, I just raise my hand. Oh, 中央大学. That way. But if you ask my son, where is 中央大学? Oh, 中央大学. It's two different mindsets. I also ask you one question is because how many people have communicated with your Xerox, talk with your cell phone, chat with your cell phone? Never? How about you? But how about you? Have you chat with your cell phone? No? Shouldn't. Okay. I tell you, the record is 25% of the young people, they say that 20 years, they chat with their cell phones. 25% of their time chat with the cell phone, with Sarah, with Alisa. 你们相不相信？如果你没有25%，就表示你已经超过20岁了。You are old guy. It's not a young generation. If I survey if you over 30 years old, never. Just like I never talk with my cell phone. You know, chat with my cell phones. So this is really, the world is changed. Okay. So the third one is we talk about the OT side, the factory, there's a lot of people heard about the autonomous vehicle, right? 自动驾驶车. And a lot of people talk about the smart factory, the robot is going to move to the factory. And a lot of people talk about the smart cities. And when you go outside, and the camera can recognize your face immediately. So all these ones, they are connected together. So today I'm going to share with you what is the relationship and why the artificial intelligence, why the communication technology, and the operation technology, four of this one need to be integrated, or we call the fusion together to provide the values.
This is a good picture.
It's okay, it's okay. 刚刚the previous one just give you, sooner or later, if the machine don't think, if the machine don't talk, 就像人一样，你开始不思想、不说话了以后，就像刚刚那个休克一样。那这个世界如果将来所有的物不思考 ，the thing don't think, the thing don't communication, and then the world will gone. So this is just give you a very aggressive word. There's a force which this force will do the industry disruptions. It's not revolution. That will disruption. What is that? That is Internet of Things. So what is the Internet of Things? 所有人都知道 Internet of Things 是叫 IoT， 对不对？把物体连起来，然后把物的资料收上去，是不是这样子？对不对？是不是？听懂了吗？ Hey, hello. I give you the word is, if you go to interview, if you don't know what is IoT, you will never get the opportunity to apply the job. And there is the truth, that 99% of your job were related with this. This I is internet. Another stands for is information. Information is what you learn, right? And the I have another interpretation is intelligent. So this is a thing, right? No matter this is a car, or this is a machine, or this is your smartphone, you are going to make the thing as smart, as intelligent as possible. So what means the intelligent? 知道什么叫智能？什么叫聪明？ What is intelligent? 为什么要 AI? Why AI? 是不是？动动脑筋。The new generation. What is intelligent? 什么叫智能？ Hey, what is intelligent?
Ability to think, ability to perceive, to understand is called intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
And to act like a machine, to behave like a machine is called artificial intelligence.
Okay, good. Think, talk.
Think, act, you are like humanity and rational.
Excellent. So what is intelligent? Are you intelligent? Are you smart? Are you intelligent? Are you?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Why you are intelligent?
Because I can decide what I must do.
Wow, it's a very important key word. Do you heard one thing is that decide? Decide what? Decide to make the right decision. If I'm a smart guy, I can make the right decision to buy a stock of Google 5 years ago. Now I can retire and become a millionaire. very soon. So that is a right decision, right? I know what's happened. I always make the right decision. So what is intelligent? The intelligent means that you can make the right decision. You always make the right decision. So the intelligence of the thing is that, hey, you ask the refrigerator, your car, or your machine, or even the coffee machine, make the right decision. What is that? The car, make the right decision is you just stay there, the car can move by itself and bring you to the right direction, to the right destination, right? Safely. So that is a decision. Do you understand that? So what is IoT? The IoT means that sooner or later, everything is going to have intelligence, make the right decision. And the decision which were more smart or more accurate than the people can do. So that means that the people is going to be replaced by things, because they can make decisions, they can think, they can move. Why we need people? This is IoT. Do you believe that sooner or later the world will change like that? 信不信？车子都可以自己走了。Do you believe that? My daughter right now, she is studying in UK. He have a project. I think that is 2 years ago. It's called the smart coffee machine. And he only spent less than 200 euro and make a smart machine. This machine can chat with you, give you the cappuccino. So I have been tried that. I go to the coffee machine, go there, and the coffee machine say, "Hey, good morning, Jane." I say, "Good morning. And what kind of coffee do you like this morning?" I say, "Cappuccino." Okay. No problem, cappuccino. Why? Why he can recognize my voice and see I'm a Jane? Is this difficult? No, right? Because most of the phone right now can recognize who you are, right? 人脸辨识, facial recognition. And the other one is connect with Alisa. And so once I say the cappuccino, and then he just recognized cappuccino. Before I need to press a button to have a cappuccino, he just turn a small circuit board, logic control, to push the button by the logic control. And then he asked me about, "Hey, Jane, do you be careful? Today is very cold. You need to have more dress, more clothes." Why? Because he get the data from Alisa about the temperature in London. And then he asked me, "Hey, Jane, do you want to have a news?" I say, "Yes, please." He said, "Oh, the President Trump, and he can chat with you." It is difficult. Buy an echoes, buy any speakers. Now, if the speaker cannot chat with you, that is out of date. Am I right? This is the world today. Even a speaker is going to become smart. So this is really changed the world. Is thing will be more and more intelligent and more accurate, which is more intelligent or more accurate than you are, than your decision. So that is why the doctor will be replaced by the machine. 信不信? Do you believe that? So the medical school is going to close soon. But never, yeah. We still trust the medical, the doctor, because, the machine can give us a very accurate diagnostic, but they cannot make your heart feel comfortable. You still need to have somebody talk to you and give you the confidence. Okay, so this is connect everything together. This is we call the Internet of Things. I just give you one example. What is the values? if we do the Internet of Things, what is the value? This is the current status. You're in the age, okay? You ask a taxi, so the taxi move you to the destination, so you pay the money to the taxi driver, right? So the value is created here, right? So you pay the money to the taxi driver move you to the destination. This is the current model. And think about that. Okay. How many people use the Uber? Oh, 滴滴。有没有人用过这个？或是什么那个叫什么？用手机去叫车子，对不对？有没有用 Uber？So, what kind of company Uber is? Uber 是一个什么样的公司？ What value Uber provide to you? Huh? Match up. Matchmaking, right? Uh-huh. What value Uber provide to you? The Uber is an information company or is a transportation company? 是一个资讯公司还是一个交通公司？
Transportation.
As a transportation company? So what is the tool for transportation company? How you define the transportation company?
By using cell phone, we can rent a car, so we can within the area, the car will come us, and so so we can go.
Yeah. So how many car inside the Uber? How many car is owned by Uber? Do you know that?
Exactly.
Huh? Never. They don't have. And if you want to have a transportation, do you care about the car? Sometimes you care. You need a BMW. You need a very luxury one or expensive one. Okay. The goal, purpose is the people want to move from here to here. Right? This is a tool. The value for Uber is they just control the information in every stage. The first information he want to control is he want to know the people's intention. How many people want to go there? The second one is he want to control the information of this. Where is the car? Where is the car? This is vacant, or this have some people occupy, or blah blah blah. Da, da, da. Right? Okay. Once you can control this information, you have a global views. You just make the themes efficiency. So what means the efficiency? If I want to move to there, this is the information, right? It's the data. This car is very close to me, and it's not occupied. So I send the message to both of them, do the matchmaking. So once they match together, so he moved to here. So where's the value? The value was controlled by on the top. You don't need to pay to this driver. You pay to the Uber. The Uber give the money to here. So he control the information. He control the payment. He control everything. So that is why he don't use any facility. He don't have any car. He don't control any driver. He don't control any, he don't need to hire any driver, and he can make the transportation easy. So this is what we call the IoT. Why? Because he know what you want. He know where they are, and he can matchmaking and move this one, and he can create some values. What is the value for Uber? Why you use Uber? Why you use Uber? 为什么要 Uber? 啊，最大理由是什么 ？Why? 啊 ？Convenience. Just efficiency, right? Push my button. Yeah, because once the Uber make the same efficiency, he fully utilize the car. If the car is not occupied, that means that there's no value, right? And he just fully utilized the usage of this car. So that is why he can reduce the cost. He reduced the communication. So he made the seams efficiency. So that is why he can make money. The model was changed. The business model was changed. Okay, so okay, so it's the last one is I don't want to talk too much about that. Is the IoT. Connect the operation, connect the product, and we're trying to give you reduce the operation cost. 我告诉各位，所有的东西就只有一件事情，就是当我做了这件事情 ，no matter this is a AI or this is IoT, this is a 5G or this is, the everything is just reduce the cost or reduce the waste. 中文叫做减费，减少浪费。什么叫减费？就是把不必要浪费的事情跟错误的决定排掉。这时候就出来的是什么？出来的就是利益。Once you move, once you are moving from the university, go to the company. Once you have a work, everything just how you can help the company make money. How you can help the company make money? Actually, there are two things. One is generate more and more revenue. The other one is cost down. Okay, reduce the operation cost. That means that you can increase your profits. This is the original fundamental thinking. Okay, so that is how we can have more revenue and how can reduce the cost, and then you have more profit. This is a little bit difficult for all of you. 因为 inside the university, you are more pure. You are not so greedy for money, right? 是不是这样？所以你们比较不在乎钱嘛，对不对？啊，还是也很在乎。Sooner or later, you will care about the money, right? So, hey, every business, every time you're alive, don't always keep in your mind. If you want to get more money, you have to help the people or create more values. If you can make more money for your boss or your company, you definitely can get more money. If you say, hey, why the company is so greedy? Give me such kind of small salary. Why? Give you such a small salary? The reason is you cannot create value. You cannot make big money for your boss or for your company. If you can do it, you definitely can ask more money instead. Right? But how you can make money? 怎么样可以赚多一点的钱？你想不想赚钱？想啊。那你告诉我怎么赚？开了，算了。还没想清楚。做新创。做新创。So the make money is nothing about you have your own business. It's nothing about you have innovations. That is not important. The make money depends on how to create your value or how you can have the capability to help yourself make more money. If you can create the value is you can help the people make more money, and definitely the people will give you more money, right? It's nothing about what kind of business you are going to run. Okay. So 我不讲这个了哈，因为我们时间快要到了。So the last one is I just let you know how to define the IoTs, the Internet of Things. Internet is a technology. Nobody understands what is technology. If you go to talk with your father, and hey, this is internet, your father will no interest, and he don't know what is internet. The people is more interested about, hey, this eye is, every morning, if you push this button, you can see my face, you can talk to me, you can exchange the message or information with me. That is internet. So the story is more than technology. Keep in your mind. 听懂了没有? Sooner or later you are going to find a job, right? If you talk with your boss, it's talk to your customer. Hey, I know the a lot of, I know the algorithm, I know the NP complete, A story is very important. So I is information sharing. I is intelligent. 所以 Internet, IoT, 你就想一件事情，就是怎么把那个东西变得聪明，可以做决定。The IoT means